Hey, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2. Checking mic. Let me see my external mic meter. It looks like it's picking up what I'm saying. Let me see my Twitch. How's it going? Oh, what's going on here? Can't really see what it's saying because this thing's in the way. Pig HD. Hello, I just recently found your channel. You're giving out good content and nice game. Nice game. I love to stick up with you for a long term. Stick up. My username is Pawasli. Pawasli? Well, if you are real or not. Thank you for subscribing or following me. Before I start, I need to fill up some water first. So, we'll be back in 3 minutes.
What can I kill hippos? I don't think I can kill hippos, right?
They killed the host.
I don't think I can.
You shouldn't say that, you don't have any contact.
Oh. No, so.
No. It's dead, right? Where am I going at, right?
Well, so the game, there's a hunting lodge where for them to get food, they have to hunt, like, usually there's like wild birds and stuff, right?
Still talking about game, right, Pharaoh?
Yes. But in this map, there's no like, there's no cattle. So I'm wondering what is the hunting lodge doing?
You tell me you play Pharaoh one. Well, play Pharaoh, man. I know.
Yeah. One, yeah, you don't even do it first.
But I play City wrong.
How do you play City wrong?
I don't even want to do it. Building patterns on the map.
No! Fire.
Okay, let me see everything else. How is my... Everything's like that. Everything's like... it gets excellent. I'm gonna change this screen now. Okay, there's music playing. And now we're looking at the screen of me drawing. Okay, let us begin. I'm trying to draw the armor since... Whoa, that was not what I want. Okay. Why is it looking a little bit too large? Should be around here. It's around here. And some dimension to it. So did you figure out whether you can kill the hippos? Oh. So what is it for?
The hippos?
The whatever mechanics you were trying to figure out.
No, I just can't kill the hippos.
Were you just trying to kill the hippos? Was that really the goal of it? Oh, okay. I think that's like a very ADHD thing without explanations.
No. You're the one who told me I can't blame everything on ADHD.
Yeah, only the things that I don't like. In all fairness, because in every conversation I will lose that. So I gotta win some.
What do you lose every conversation? You really think you lose every conversation?
What do you think, chat? There's no one there, it's okay.
You're gonna exploit me like this?
I will always lose for you. Because that's what it means to love your partner.
I was just talking to myself. I think I will move
The hippos.
Well, you know what? I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Put the firehouse. Expose. The police station.
C'est police station.
Palace over here.
Wait, a police station in Faro?
Yeah, that's what you meant.
That doesn't make sense. I thought it was a time of just there's no police.
There's even a tax collector.
What? Cairo, right?
No, Pharaoh.
I mean, like the place.
No.
All over Egypt. Oh.
Oh.
Africa? Oh.
You can see Palestine,
Oh.
but yeah.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't speak about it.
Oh, yes. I must give my people food.
Do they have a like a little, how games make sound and everything? Yeah, like a voice acting for giving food. Give me food, my pharaoh. Oh.
It's so frustrating because sometimes I feel like you have played this game because my whole life everyone I speak to have played this game.
Ooh.
Me and my brother.
That's not that's like me saying everyone play Halo with me.
And then I think that one streamer guy that I watch. So everyone gets the reference, right? So there is voice acting when you kind of like pick on individual people.
Yeah.
So it's not like Sims or even SimCity where each individual one has their own lives. So in this one, everyone has a role. So for example, you pick up the guy who says like he's trying to deliver grain, right?
Okay.
And then he has this one fixed line which is very popular.
What do you say?
He says, "No one can accept these goods, and that's okay. I can use the rest."
Well, you had a bit of a wee Jamaican accent there.
Line voice. Meaning it is a fire marshal, he goes, "I fear some of these half-empty buildings could catch fire."
Anubis.
But my point is everyone has like a voice line.
Okay.
But the most popular is the guy who comes in from the farm, and then that's the line. And because if you click on it multiple times, right, the voice repeats itself. So he goes, no one can accept these, no one can accept these goods.
Is it fun to do that?
Yeah, but not then I used to do that a lot. And I think I also, my English probably not as good back then. Not as good back then. Wasn't as good back then. Because, like, the phrase, no one can accept these goods, that's okay, I could use the rest. So in my head, these guys were stealing from the kingdom.
Ah,
Okay, they were just taking the rest of the goods because there's nowhere to store them.
okay.
But the truth is, he meant I could use the rest, the physical rest, because he's tired.
Oh, I could use a rest.
Yeah, I could use the rest. Yeah, but not the rest of the goods. The rest in physical sense.
Ah, okay.
See, even you didn't get the rest. See, when I was younger, so I didn't understand it until I replayed it as an adult, and I was like, oh, that's what he meant. Yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. No one can accept these goods. And that's okay. I can use the rest.
No one knows the trouble I go through.
Is my patron god.
The gods?
Yeah, so every map has like different gods
Hmm.
that you're supposed to respect. But then one is a patron god, meaning that the key god, everyone else is like kind of secondary.
Okay, okay.
Here is Ra.
Ah, sun god. Who values I'm gonna make it sub on the go. Life. Yeah.
No, Ra is reputation.
Oh, very pridefully.
So if you help Ra, if you worship him well, then he will raise your reputation across the kingdom.
Oh, what does that give you?
So you're not a pharaoh in this game, you know that, right? You
Oh.
are a noble family
Oh, okay.
who was given a small village to build. So it's your duty to kind of give them the amenities that they need, get people to move into Egypt, and
Moses?
worship your gods. Huh?
Moses? Let my people go.
No, it's a noble family.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah.
choose your
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
You are working under the pharaoh.
I see,
You're
okay.
working for the kingdom of Egypt. So you're essentially a little mayor, I guess. It's Sim City. It's Egyptian Sim City. You know?
True.
You're trying to get people to move in. You're trying to get as many people to move in as possible because when they move in, they will work for your city. And then as they work, they get more people in, and then you can afford to build more things because you pay taxes.
Got it, thriving.
And then yeah, and then you have a thriving town, a thriving village. So it's called pharaoh because we are all working for the pharaoh. We are building the monuments and the pyramids for the pharaoh.
Oh, you're not even the pharaoh, huh?
You're not pharaoh.
You're just the person.
You're just you're working. So I
Ah,
have never made it to the point where
can you become pharaoh?
I don't know. I guess so. So the question we have is about ranking, right?
Uh-huh.
So when I say Ra raises reputation in the kingdom, what does that do? If your reputation is high enough, other cities give you gifts. Because they see you as a reputable town that they want to trade with.
Okay.
And the higher reputation, other cities want to trade more with you as well, which means you can sell more things, you can buy more things, and then good economy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But if your reputation gets so low, and this has happened to me multiple times,
Okay.
if you get so low, because either you didn't worship Ra or because you didn't fulfill their needs, sometimes other cities ask you for things.
Okay.
And if you can't give it to them, your reputation falls each time.
Ah.
So when it falls to 0, Pharaoh sends his army to you, and there's no way you can recover them. His army destroys the entire village. It is the most heartbreaking thing to watch. Because the only way you can come back is to replay the mission.
Damn.
Everything you've done up to that point is useless, meaningless. Burn it all down. He will burn it all down.
Pharaoh, huh?
Pharaoh will burn it all down.
God damn.
And you can't do anything because, like, they give you the resources. There's also money, right? Like, obviously everything is money,
Uh-huh.
and you can run out of money. When you run out of money, you can go into debt.
Okay.
When you go into debt, you can't build anymore. Meaning you are stuck watching your people, but you can't do anything about it. So you can build defenses, but without money, you can't build defenses.
Gee.
So imagine your reputation is low, you have no money to build defenses, and then Pharaoh sends an army to you. There's nothing you can do.
That's so cruel.
Exactly.
Why did they do this?
Because it's the game mechanic. So that's usually where I start to fail. Like there's this one map in particular. I'm good with the city building stuff. Like, I'm terrible at war. So there's this one map where you are forced to go to war. You are forced to defend your city.
Okay.
And combat in this game is shit. Let's be real. Combat in this game is terrible.
Okay.
But there's this one map where you're forced to defend your city, and what happens is other cities are also constantly making requests of you. So they're constantly asking you for things. They're asking you for food, they're asking you for resources, but you need the food and resources for your own town because otherwise your people can't eat. And if they don't eat, they'll leave the town or they die. You should have to, right?
Okay.
So you have to satisfy other people, you satisfy your current town, and you have to do all this to make sure your reputation doesn't go low. I fail that map every time because my reputation drops to 0, and then Pharaoh comes in and stuff. And then I have once spent all my money on defenses, Pharaoh comes in and his army still die. There's just no... If it's not Pharaoh's army, it's another army. Like a Nubian army or something like that. And they will come in, and then they will also ransack the town if you don't spend money on defenses.
Oh, okay.
So that's the one map where I always lose. And I've never gotten past that. So that's why I'm replaying the game every time. Every time!
So you just never reached to that part, huh? Is that like in the beginning of the game or something? Still middle of the game. Must be like a treat for you, huh?
Also,
That you get to enjoy as much as you can and it'll still be brand new to you.
oh, I didn't even get... Please, I didn't even... Pharaoh. There's a DLC called Cleopatra. I just bought that this year.
Oh.
Oh no, last year, I guess, not 2025. I just bought it last year during one of the Steam summer sales. Before this, I was just always pirating this game. So for the first time last year, I went on sale, I think it was like 10 ringgit or something like that. I bought Pharaoh.
Okay.
And I've never even touched Cleopatra. I don't even know what it looks like. And all this, knowing full well that there's a remaster of this game out right now today. I'm just waiting for that to go on sale now.
That's the one by Himu, right? Oh, you're not even playing the remaster movie?
Because it doesn't work in any other resolution.
That's crazy.
It's like the old version. But to be fair, I think the old version has its charm. Like, I would willingly choose the old version.
I understand that.
Because the voice acting is better, the texture makes more sense. Yeah. They just speaking, my village ran out of debt. My village ran out of money.
Why are you so poor?
Because usually when it starts, you have to spend a lot of money on building, and no one's giving you money. So Pharaoh gives you a set amount. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Damn. I pull out.
You have to bring money back from taxes or exports.
Pull out a very rude, ignorant person. Why are you so poor? It's a good thing it's a game.
You can see Byblos, which is in Lebanon.
Byblos. Sounds like Babylon.
I guess that's original. Like that's a different name for it.
Okay.
You can see Palestine. You can see Sinai, Cyprus.
Do they use like actual
History?
geography and history?
I think so. Geography, yes, for sure. At least for that time. History, you're actually playing through the pharaohs that you know of.
Ooh.
So every generation there is a new pharaoh, right? And in the beginning of the game, you start with like the very generous pharaohs, and then there's this one pharaoh where they predict that his son will be cruel.
I see, okay.
So that's usually where the war starts. I don't know if they're real pharaohs or not. I assume so. I assume that they are. But I've never fact checked this. let's do it right now. Let's fact check it right now.
Do you know what's the name?
Yeah. I'm literally playing the game right now. Bro.
They give you the name?
Yes.
History nerds, huh? Is that a song?
It is.
Oh.
There is not a prequel, but there is another game before this called Caesar. It's the same concept but in Rome.
Oh, okay. You know what I want to play again? Warhammer. Warhammer 40k RTS.
The game stays true to the chronological order and timing of events in history of Egypt, including monument construction, wars, births and deaths of notable leaders, founding and fall of ancient cities. So yes, it's historically accurate.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I said nice, but yeah.
Is this what it means when people say, what's your Roman Empire?
Oh,
I think I get it now.
this is your Roman Empire. Huh? My Roman Empire, if it's in the game, in this context, I guess, it will be the Necrons. I guess it's a race in Warhammer 30k.
Your
Necrons are necromancer version, but machine. You know, the machine are necromancers. That's why we got the Necrons. So they're like a type of race that's just like mere robots, basically, you know.
see.
So they're pretty cool. So I like that.
Wait, they are necromancers. Why are they raising from the dead?
The machine raising from the dead.
They're raising-
Yeah.
you see, you know, I'm talking, I think I fucked up already.
It's okay, you can do it all over again. That's the beauty of a RTS game.
So Necrons. So
Yeah.
they raise other machines?
Yeah, they're like machines. Like undead machines, something like that. Even though they're machines. Even though they're machines. They have life, you know, they have like a soul to them, but you know, they're made of metal.
So they're raising other machines.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's very cool.
I say interesting, but not really. I don't think it's that interesting.
You play them in a game? Oh man, this
But it's because I've never played
RTS game, right?
no, I've never played
Warhammer, the most popular like class, I guess, is the what you call. I really can't remember what they call, but they're like this big buffed up soldiers, but they're like imbued by dark magic by them, so their body is part of the armor, but because of that they become like larger than human size, like at least 3 to 4 times bigger, but they forever live in that soldier armor, so they can never die, they can never sleep, they can never feel hunger, but their only purpose is to go in war.
They're like Cybermen.
Something like a Cyberman from Doctor Who. Yeah.
So they are, well, Cybermen are, same thing, they are living in their armor. They are humans that have been like trapped inside the armor.
Yeah.
Essentially, they never showed the process of it, but like essentially their soul gets trapped in the armor.
Oh,
Right.
that was soul. This one, real human.
No, same.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
was real.
Okay.
They never showed a process.
I
It
see.
just evolved.
I see. Yeah.
And then after they're trapped inside the Cybermen, their only purpose, they don't feel fear. The most critical thing is that Cybermen don't feel fear. Once they're inside that suit,
Yeah.
they don't have any thoughts either. They don't feel love.
That's true, yeah.
Human thoughts. just one.
Maybe someone from there also play Warhammer 40k. Yeah.
Maybe one or the other. I don't
One
know.
or the other, yeah. We never know which came first, right?
Because now I can banter you on pop culture things. So cultured now.
It's okay. I think you can talk about Doctor Who with Divya and Danya, right? Did you watch that? That's crazy. I guess you can talk with that about Doctor Who.
No, you're right. I think they did one.
Yeah, I feel like Divya
They
watched
did.
it.
I think they even have shirts with the parties.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really. I don't like to say on it. I'm only season 2.
That's season 2 only?
Yeah.
Jeez. Season 2 with David Tennant? Wow. Oh.
So yeah, season 2 and maybe season 2, 3, and I don't know. But I know he's the. Oh, sorry, it's not like in 2 seasons. He is the second Doctor and like the 8th Doctor or something.
I'm gonna Google a Warhammer classes. There you go. There's the typical human race, space marine they're called. But even they are human. They have the feature of human, but they are super augmented, religiously and cult infused soldier. Yeah. Then from that class, they also diverge to another cult that is like a darker and evil version of them, which dabbles more into demonic kind of a cult. So the Space Marine is more like hurrah soldier, okay. Then you got the demon one too. It's also like them but just more evil. Well, they look more evil.
They look.
Yeah, they have the color. They have the color. But everyone is evil because it's war.
What is evil?
But in terms of
Two sides to it.
in terms of art, it is just distinctive to know which one's which.
This guy buys clay and limestone. We gotta open clay and limestone.
So Necrons, let me go look up Necron. So they are sub-sapien species. Where are your description? You see, they call Eldar. You know how like in fantasy role-playing game, right? You have elves, humans, and then orcs. There's orcs also in Warhammer. Yeah, orcs there are like the engineer and the tinkerer of that world.
Really?
Yeah, because of their species able to produce fast, they can create rather than going like pillaging kind of type of class. They go for more like they build machine very fast out of like scraps. Yeah, so they can build scrap faster and everything.
Traditionally known to be. They are pillagers, but
Yeah.
then they would build things with the stuff. But it's really very primitive things.
Yeah, but then they can create rockets, kind of thing. They are like the most, engineer, tinkerer type.
Oh, and you know how I thought that this eye drops was a month? It hasn't been a month yet.
Oh,
It was on the 26th. So I've got 2 more days. Nice. Gotta put some eye drops in my eyes. So what's the actual like engineer class? I mean, other than orcs, what else is there?
There's the Tau. Tau is like the monk, the monk class, but they are also machine type. But
Beyond the soldiers.
kind of, yeah. Basically, everything almost is machines incorporated. Yeah, fantasy world of machine, something like that. Yeah. Very machina kind of stuff.
Then just walk.
Yeah, World of Warcraft basically.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a very cool race. They're like very clean looking robots, very, higher than Dao kind of look.
Hide and dog?
Higher than,
Oh,
than you.
better than
Yeah. Because I don't remember much. I played them very short while, but they're very tactical and the traditional, futuristic machine character.
Mecha?
Yeah, like no hint of like uh, flesh in them. Necrons are basically the way to describe it. They're like the elf of the elf species in the Warhammer. They were slender. There's two types. They can do necromancer. Like dark elf can do that stuff. They can do magic, but they come in the form of like metal.
Magic is the word for mecha. Usually when mech can do magic, there's another name for it. It's usually not called magic. It's not alchemy. It's
I know this. I did.
oh, it's so frustrating. I know this name also. Let me see.
What is that?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know I drew the class for it. Or like commission. Cyromancer? No, that's ice.
Arcade, techno magic,
Techno magic is just
magitech.
well, that's just words put together. The class. What was the class that I drew? Warforge.
So
I think that's the closest thing I can think of. That's in D&D.
Warforge is basically a magic mech.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because they are magical constructs.
Yeah. See?
True. A mech that uses magic, because usually mechs can't use magic because magic is an organic thing.
Hmm.
It's very very connected to nature.
Well, in this case, the nature is machine.
Exactly.
So
So that's why magic is the wrong word.
I see.
It can never be magic.
So they have like a source. They're connected to the source of I guess that world. But don't quote this on me. I don't think I know this 100%.
But magic is source. Magic has to have a source, right? So
Yeah.
I think in most games or even most worlds, magic comes from a tree of mana,
Yeah.
something like that. It's usually very nature based.
True.
That's why elves typically can use it.
Yeah, because they're
Because
connected
they're
to.
connected to nature. Yeah. So that's why it's so strange when you say machine things. But I guess you're right. That's what the Warforged is. Magical constructs, right?
Yeah,
Because then you're just kind of redirecting where the magic comes from.
kind of. Yeah.
So much fun.
So yeah, I played that class and it was fun.
So was it like a PC game or what?
Yeah, it was a PC game.
RTS?
RTS. Yeah.
Who knew you're such a nerd? Nerd.
But I do want to get into the real Warhammer. I think there is a more friendlier one.
Are you talking about oh the one with the little tabletop one?
Yes.
Oh Jesus, that's expensive.
There's a more friendlier one, not so expensive. I met a
No.
person who bought it and then he like, oh yeah, this is more cheaper. This is my treat to buy.
Okay, you know when they say it's cheaper, what they mean by that is like Magic the Gathering has cheaper packs, but none of it is cheap.
Yes, I'm prepared.
None of it is cheap.
Hey man, I love to do that. Yeah.
Okay then, buddy.
But it will be hard to like carry around. Like, who am I gonna whip it out to, you know? We're playing tabletop together?
But I'm not that kind of girl.
Why not? What if there's a tabletop of like Hunter x Hunter, huh?
Like the most I'll go is with DnD, but I don't want to go into villages. It's really, really expensive. Look, I'm already collecting too many things. Do you really want to add one more thing on top of that? One more expensive hobby on top of all the other expensive hobbies that I have?
Always. That's why enabler are.
Reject.
That's why I am. I'm an enabler.
I'm going to try something different. Usually I start building with food. For the first time, I'm going to start building with money.
War. Oh, okay. War. It never changes.
Are there people who buy clay from me?
Do you have a special ability or anything?
Special ability?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like in Civilization, you get to pick your
Yeah, your feat.
conqueror.
The feat.
Yeah.
So I think depending on the feats you choose, you get like a certain skill.
Yeah,
certain
right.
advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's later civilizations. Early civilizations had very, very basic implementation of it.
Ah, okay.
Like the little ones, that's when you get to choose like diplomacy, or you want to be science, or you want to have like what's your feat, right?
Yeah. Like what advantage does it give you?
No, there is no such thing.
Oh,
You're just one man building.
all start equal, huh? So different than Black and White.
Oh god, I love that game.
Who knew that game can be fun?
Oh god, I'm so upset when you bring that up. God, why did you do that?
Because I played it too.
I love that game. You don't understand. It's the first time I felt like a god.
Well, it's a pretty crude god, to be honest.
Oh my gosh, so good. Oh my god, I love that game.
Yeah, I do like it too.
It's gone forever now, you know?
Yeah, I can't believe the person removed it.
They say there's still a way you can kind of pirate it. Yeah.
I don't understand how people can just remove that, you know? Did you play 2 also? Black and White
Oh,
2?
yeah.
Have you ever finished it?
I was really young. I'm struggling to think of the ending now. Was there an ending?
I don't know, I never finished it. I never really reached to a end of the game.
I'm trying to remember the purpose of it. Like, it was just an expansion-based game, right? Like, you're given a map and then you just expand your base. You keep conquering over tiny islands, tiny
Yeah.
villages.
Yeah.
I think the end game for it is usually after you get your creature fully grown up. And
Okay.
then after your creature is fully grown up, he's supposed to help you kind of like conquer new places.
Yeah,
But my creature, usually that's also when my creature just starts to wreak havoc.
that's how it always goes, so yeah.
Not intentionally. That piece of shit.
Well, in the beginning of the game, they teach you that you have to choose be the good and evil. Yeah.
No, but in all that, I was trying to make it good, but you know.
It's gonna be impossible.
I looked it up recently. I read it because of the mechanic of the game.
Yeah.
So the mechanic of the game isn't designed to be friendly to, how to say,
To reach
it's
good.
designed to break.
Ah, okay.
So you teach it to not, let's say your creature takes a human and throws it away,
Yeah.
and then he walks over to you, and then you scold him.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to throw a villager, right?
Yeah.
And then he learns that he's not supposed to walk over to you. Rather than learn that he's not supposed to throw a villager. So the AI learning for that was quite dumb.
Ah, okay.
So I'd love to see a new version of it.
Yeah, I wonder why no one ever thought of doing that.
The game style or
Yeah, just another spiritual successor, you know.
why not? We could do it.
The mechanic, I don't know how to do that. I don't even understand how to begin it.
Let's see, is there a spiritual successor to Lebanon? Because it was such a good game.
It was.
From Dust, which is Ubisoft.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I thought it was by Peter Molyneux, Lionsgate.
What? From Dust.
The game, yeah. Yeah.
Spiritual successor, so like inspired by it.
Oh, okay.
Populous, obviously.
Populous, same guy.
Populous isn't the creature though.
No, it's just you expanding.
There is there was one called Goddess by Peter Molyneux Studio. Mobile, monetized, and shit is what they say.
Shit.
It's pretty bad. Reyes, 2D and strategy based, but it has the God game flavor. Worldbox is just pixel sandbox God game, but no moral system. Crytivo is in active development. Spore, I guess. Spore is the closest spiritual successor to world conquering.
Spore, creator from Sims, right?
Yeah.
That one was a fun game.
Spore. I just made dicks.
How did you
surprise, right?
How do you end up making dicks? So many possibilities.
I want my donuts, but I'm so sad. Why did you give me jam? Like out of 10, 4 on jam. At least more if I get one of these.
More donuts, she says. This is the most I've seen you eat donuts.
In my defense, they're not large donuts, they're tiny.
Isn't it better to have bombolini?
Because I want like small powdered donut. I don't want filled donut. Like just dry.
I'm just creating the liner so that it can look, strike out. You can see here, without it, it looks very faint. With it, looks very. There's depth to it. I don't think you can see.
No, I'm just looking at the quality of the camera. It's just a bit better. It's not amazing. It's a little bit better. I guess the real perk of it is that it's flexible, huh?
Ah, yeah, the turning is easy.
And then you have space for your mouse and to draw.
Yes.
See? What did I say? Say thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. You're the best.
Like me, the best.
Follow her and kill her.
I didn't even appear there.
But you got me thinking with the PlayStation portals, like with the way we set up right now. Of course, it makes sense.
It's the only way we'll get use out of the PS5 now.
Yeah. It's the only way I can think about, like, without setting up with a projector. I mean, I've been wanting to play. Yeah.
I mean, do you want it?
Sure.
Sorry, you were saying?
You shut me out with your donut. How am I going to say more?
The PS bottle?
Yeah.
Without setting up the projector?
Mm-hmm.
And then?
It makes a lot of sense. So I don't have to, like, bring the projector, put the chair, connect it to a power source.
Or you could buy a TV and couch.
No.
You can use the monitor and just get a couch.
Again, how often you think you can sit there?
Or you can move the PS5 here. Because now we have enough tables, enough extensions.
But not enough space.
What do you mean? We're not very big people.
It's not about big, it's about being comfortable.
That's the problem. We can play if this is comfortable.
Exactly. Stream? I wasn't thinking about streaming.
You think of it?
Yeah, I just want to play back, like, you know, my Elden Ring, man. I want to.
Finish the game. I'm so upset, you know, I'm so pissed off. And one advantage is that we could actually play games like Witcher.
Oh,
Because then it's finally in front of you, right?
oh yeah,
And then the screen doesn't click eyes. But
Witcher, huh?
yeah, the problem with Witcher is that there's a lot of text.
Yeah.
Same with Diablo, it's very text heavy. And when it's like far away on the screen, you're always going to strain your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The advantage of the portal is that you don't have that.
In
But
your face, you know.
I'm thinking of using the Arizopa instead. It's also about $100. Sometimes cheaper, you can get it for like $70.
You're still aiming for Arzopa?
Yeah, if it's second hand and it's cheap, why not? I was holding back because I don't want to spend 200. 200 on portable versus like proper monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Proper monitor makes more sense. But if it's $70, then I can play the net. Because there is a risk with the portal.
What's the risk?
It's heavy. Can't play for long.
Oh,
Like
that's
the
true.
PS4 or PS5 controller is still much more comfortable. You can like put it down on your lap while you're playing. And the Arzopa means that you can move the screen on the bed anywhere as well.
Yeah, but you need like something to hang on. But
Not
you're-
really. Lie down, put it on your lap.
I don't want to do that. Maybe I want my hands like this and then I want to eat something. Who knows, man?
There's options.
True.
We see what Facebook Marketplace decides to bless us with.
That is true. If we can find the $90 again. Oh,
Oh. Oh.
$90 converted to yen? It's like 9,000 yen, you know?
Well, when you put it like that.
Like, where are you gonna find 9,000 yen of a PlayStation Portal, yo? A broken one?
I don't think it was I don't think it's a big presence there.
I think it still is. Japan is pretty dedicated for no reason.
Really.
Yeah. Look, if the Game Boy still costs more than 10,000 yen,
The game costs so much because of it's retro now.
and Japan loves retro, and the moment that the device hit retro,
You mean definitely
yeah,
talk about it. Oh yeah, no, I have to be the
yeah, you can talk about it. Yeah, what you talk about? Speaking as if you don't have a PS Vita TV.
Alright, let's see. So we've started the exports.
Some water.
Limestone and clay.
What is that 40K RTS game called? The one that I played. Was it Dawn of War? No, my butt is getting numb.
Oh really?
I feel like I played Dawn of War 2. Yeah, it might be Dawn of War too. Is it on Steam? Should not get ahead of myself.
Yeah, we have so much. You haven't even finished Portal 2.
True.
We started the 4. I still want to play the 4 one.
Yeah, now that you have a better PC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that, it says.
Yeah. Totally, you know. But there is a game I definitely must finish. Must plat it. A Legend of Mana.
Plan.
Yeah. Shouldn't be that hard. But you also gonna plat, you know, Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know how I feel about that anymore. I don't think it's feasible.
Is
But
it?
I really set the game on hard. I might as well go for it, you know.
Maybe one you plat, but the rest of it you won't.
That's like Uncharted. I started the first 3. I couldn't platform.
Eh? Oh. Which one you did plat for?
Except for 4. Because 4 is the one where it was actually like a modern game. It wasn't like a remaster.
I thought 4 and 3 you couldn't do it because of the... You need to play online or something?
3.
Yeah, it's been a while I plat it any game.
It wasn't did anything Sony.
Well, my most recent one is still, you know, Elden Ring.
I think ever since we got PCs, we this kind of limit.
I also need to plat my Dark Souls series.
Need to?
Yeah, as a true Dark Souls player, you know. You gotta sit down and enjoy the game. Dark Souls is like my GTA. You can just, you know, enjoy and vibe.
Ranches and
Oh my god, I forgot another thing here. This man's weapon.
we need to stop the sandstone business. Ah, shit, the gods are angry already. So fast. Okay, here you go. There's one for Osiris. There's one for Ra. There's one for Bast.
Flip.
There's a couple more Halimara.
You say Jamara? Somewhere around there. Oh, yesterday I was watching this, was that GQ has a real professional people to vouch this movie is based off a real thing. Then I saw this guy who is a real chef and then like commenting on the bears,
Okay.
like how real it is.
What did you say?
I think like out of 6 or 5 scenes, it's only like 2 of them he would rate it like 100%, 10 out of 10, you know. Some of them like 8, some of them like 4 because it's the way it's delivered is too unrealistic. There is one scene where I think it's on the 3rd season where what's his name? Carmi? Yeah, he was they were showing a montage of him like when he's learning to this with this real chef basically. So the chef that was in that show, there is a real chef in there that actually help and teach, you know, the actor how to kind of show like how to cook or something like that. That guy owns like a 3-star Michelin restaurant. So the chef that's being interviewed, and then he says like, oh yeah, this guy he was under him for a while, mentoring him or something, or Starch. It's the real thing about him is like, it's not about his cooking. It's him giving like a life lessons, and he gave that life lesson the quote that this guy said to in the show, like 11 out of 10 or something, because it's so true, it sticks to him forever.
Like the chef is
Yeah,
life lesson.
yeah, telling them like, you know, the fundamental and the philosophy of cooking in that kind of place. It's so deep, and then I'm wondering, wow.
I have to say, I think I get it. I think cooking is a deep thing.
Like how much?
Like I learn a lot about myself when I have to feed myself. It's kind of like how I discovered I don't hate baking. In fact, I enjoy it, but I actually hate
Prepping, cooking.
cooking. It's the waiting. Turns out I'm okay if there's something active for me to keep doing in the kitchen, right?
Okay.
Whether it's cutting something or whether it's measuring something, so like sieving it and then putting it in, moving it around, cleaning things, whatever. If I'm actively doing something,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like time is moving.
I see.
But when I'm sitting there waiting for fucking oil to heat up, I cannot.
Cannot.
The day I did pancakes, I was like, why is it so different here compared to when we were in Richmond Hill?
Yeah.
I think because in Richmond Hill, like you waited there with me for the thing to heat up, and it heats up so much faster. Here with the induction cooker, it feels so slow.
Oh yeah. For
so
sure.
slow. No patience. And I think it didn't help because I was doing a larger pan, which heats up even slower. At least a small pan heats up fast.
Okay.
So that's when I realized that, if I want to cook, I have to use small one because my brain lets me do it. If I have to wait for the big one, wow, cannot.
Yeah, and then the chef also said like, so there's a scene where Carmi talking to his mentor, which is played by Joe McHale, right? Telling him like, you give me anxiety, you make me like this kind of broken person. And then the word that Joe McHale said to him, like, yes, you first time came to me as a boy, but now you're a man. Look how accomplished you are. Apparently that saying is kind of true. So the chef that's in the GQ saying like, he has been on both sides. Carmi side, who feel anxiety and all that, and then the other side where he actually tells the new younger stuff like, yes, you become a man out of this.
Are you sure he didn't just live long enough to see himself become the villain?
To say that from a real chef like that is kind of crazy though. How much damage have you done to him?
I do wonder why it's so well, I guess it's a high stress environment.
Yeah, apparently there's like, well, he says like this chef that in the GQ says that there are like two paths. You either live up to your expectation, like you have a reputation to hold, or you want to, serve customer good food. Serve customer with like good food or something like that. I get that kind of like restaurant, or you want to be like the best of the very best, and reputation and like everything must be important. Another thing they say like I think there was a scene where I can't remember what the black guy is name. He went to Copenhagen or something. Yeah, so he said that scene, that montage, whatever, was the most accurate thing about what pastry chef do because they're all about accuracy and technical measurement.
Yeah, it's more science, not art.
So it was very interesting.
Which is good, which is great. I don't know if I told. I think I told you this right. Recently, I was reading. I finished Lessons in Chemistry.
Yeah.
Where it's about chemistry, a chemist becoming a cook.
Oh yeah, the one in the movie.
Becoming
Yeah.
a cook thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she goes on and on about how cooking is chemistry.
Okay.
Cooking is a science.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking is not just for fun. Which I don't know. Is cooking closer to a science or an art? If you had to put it.
Oh, I mean that's a very that's a question, right?
Because baking is very obviously a science.
Yeah. So
baking is a science. What is art is just presentation.
Yeah.
Which is optional in my eyes. But with cooking, it's not.
Savory stuff, yeah. So they say like the guy said like technical on savory, there is technical technique there. But in terms of measurement and precision, like the bakery is the one that's at the top there. Yeah, it's like everything in there. Like besides the taste, it's also the look, the presentation. So when you like set like a dish, right, and you have like a piece of, I don't know, like a nut, it has to be set in 12 o'clock, whatever. Every other dish must be exactly the way. So if it's like savory, maybe you can like be off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's, yeah, there can be some like variation to it. So it makes me wonder, like, I guess Gordon Ramsay, when he does it, and then in his show does that uphold of a status must be a real thing then.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. That's why he's an asshole. But you know he's not an asshole. It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
If you see him with children,
that'll be weird. It'd be very scary if you do that. It would like ruin the children's dream to be a chef.
true. But he's so nice to them.
Well, yeah, why would he be mean to them?
For the same reason he's mean to adults. To get them to, you know, reach their potential.
Doesn't make sense. If the adults can't handle it, then how they gonna handle critics?
Same for children.
Children's easy. They get a pass. Yeah.
I guess so, you're right. I'll tell that to all the tiger moms.
That one's a different problem. Sometimes it's interesting to see them like in that profession talk about it so passionately. And I know very well in my life that I won't do that because it's a unnecessary stress for me. Can't you like pause in the game there to think before you make the next move? Sometimes I do that a lot in RTS game. See, I never done that in SimCity.
You never pause?
Yeah, I just play raw dog it all the way because I didn't understand the game, you know. Sometimes I just thought that I just want to destroy things. But granted, I was like, you know, a teen. A horny teen at that time.
Why do you have the horny?
You get bored very fast if there's no titties, you know. So that's why like Sims is much more better option to play.
Sims did have no titties.
Not say titties, just give you that idea of I think voyeurism was kind of developed there. But also SimCity doesn't have a lot of music, so it wasn't fun. Do you ever remember there's any music in SimCity?
Yeah, there is. It's just a repetitive track that keeps going on. Without music, then it wouldn't work. Every game has music, right? It's funny, there's actually a recent international IGDA Game Developers Association. They're doing a meetup on sound and audio in games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wanted to go with that?
In Canada? In Toronto?
Yeah.
Who did they have? Who did they bring?
I don't know, some people from EA.
Oh. Well, that's gonna be weird. If I go there and you have a chance to ask questions, it's not gonna be relevant.
That's because we're not there yet. It's so new.
Yeah. So I created now I started creating playlists on the YouTube Music. Today I create a playlist called Weep Friday. So it's all the game music I put in there, some anime also. One of the music album is from Shin Megami Tensei 4. So it's just BGM, right? You know, background music, and then just put that as just The style of the music is very dystopian, apocalyptic kind of music, rock or something like that. So it's very cool, very like, you know, you want to move your shoulder a little bit. And then you get like Persona. Then you listen like Persona 4 and Persona 5 distinctively, they have like very strong difference. Like, I'm trying to pinpoint what is the genre that they put for Persona 4. It's like this very pop and then rock, right?
Just 4. Well, Persona 4, it's been like a good 10 years since I played Persona 4. Like when we first met, Persona 4 was like 12 years ago.
True.
Persona 5 is very, very active. So when you say Persona, I just bring back the it's very jazzy.
Yeah, so 5 is like super jazzy, right? Yeah.
What was 4? 4 was Chie, right?
Yeah. Why Chie? Why Chie? She the most
She
most recognizable character.
her color,
I see.
which is like yellow, green color.
Mm-hmm.
5 I associate with I'm trying to think of it now.
An?
Takamaki? Yeah, An Takamaki.
How
But
is she?
even then, not really. 5 is very British. 5 reminds me of yeah, I don't know who.
An is the red one. She's the only one that wears a lot of red. Even her persona outfit is red.
So 5 reminds me of that. 4 is Chie.
Yellow, right? Okay.
Yellow. I didn't say 3.
3 is blue.
Who is blue? The Velvet Lady.
Yeah, that would be for me. But there is a girl that has blue hair. Forgot what's her name.
Is she the maid?
She's not me. She can't.
Is she like one of the people who
Yeah,
is like front
yeah,
and center? Like,
yeah.
she-
yeah. You know, like the in 5 there is the little sister. Yeah, so that character. What do you mean? Why do you hate her? Yeah,
Cringe.
you need the little sister syndrome. I mean, yeah.
Very cringe.
The little Oni-chan situation. One, not like that.
So annoying. So
She didn't say Oni-chan. That was the other character's name.
but you also didn't play in Japanese.
Which one?
5.
I played both in Japanese.
No,
Yeah,
play in English.
I play English too.
Wait, they want me to send game meat, but who am I killing? What am I killing? Can I kill the hippos?
We're back at it again. Hippo murderer.
No? Let's just try.
The context is that you can you kill hippos in Pharaoh?
Macam tak boleh.
Let me check my YouTube, see if there's anyone's messaging me there. Nope.
I thought you were gonna try right and kill the hippo.
On YouTube? I can do that. Your PC is strong enough to like change tabs.
Yeah, I think. Are they killing the hippos? No, they're not killing anything. The hippos are killing us.
Wait, what? The hippo god?
Oh my god, the hippos are killing us.
I didn't know they can do that. That's pretty cool.
Where is it delete this?
Does that mean you have to start all over again?
Oh, it's okay. They're just killing the viewers.
Hold on, there is a game that I want to remember. PC RTS game as a samurai? Photo washer? No. Is it Kessen? Nope, not Kessen. Wow, why no one knows it?
What am I looking for? Yeah. You can collect taxes. Get palace.
Called Battleground? Yes, it is called Battlegrounds. Oh my god. I played this game. I need to play back this game again. Oh my lord. So much memories come flooding in. This is also another RTS game. Are you surprised that I have a lot of RTS games?
I think this game is a defining factor of the 90s.
It was in the 2000s.
90s, early 2000s. It was a defining factor.
True. Yeah, but I remember playing this game Battle Realm. I restarted so many times.
What?
I don't know, because I'm just not satisfied the way I play.
I feel that very strong.
What I like about the mechanic of the game is that later on you get your units, your like army units, they get to become stronger or like higher class or something like that.
Okay.
So I really like that because like as you get stronger and stronger and improve the clan you choose, you unlock like stronger kind of like soldiers. And every time I do that, I thought like the more stronger soldier I get, I can win. But I keep on losing. I guess I never understood how to use soldier properly. It's not always the strongest. It's not always having the strongest soldier. Maybe you should learn how to like use the weaker soldier in attack. Art of war kind of thing. I think there was another reason I keep on restarting is to find like this secret clan or something like that. Like I tried to make sure, because there's an option that you have to make a decision and it will affect like your gameplay, whatever, something like that. So I thought that like if I choose all the right answer, I can get the best clan that will give you the best, you know.
But it never
I don't think that was the case though. I think I'm supposed to like win with whatever clan I have.
it's pulling into it.
There was another one also I played one time. It was a Star Wars one. That was a interesting one. It was quite fun. A Star Wars RTS game. You can, you know, you can summon the soldier. What's his name? Darth Vader.
You can summon Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I played the Lord of the Rings, yes.
Oh, hers supposed to be fun too.
I tried to get a friend to play with me too.
Why do you need friends?
Because there's one where you can play. Actually, no. Yeah, you don't have to play people. I just wanted them to watch me play, I guess. So we went to a internet cafe and we all played together and we were all very bored.
Yeah, if someone watched you play, it's kind of boring. Oh. Yeah, I never saw like a RTS game to play with friends a lot. Other than Red Alert. That was kind of fun.
I play with my brothers, so watching them play is a big part of it.
True. I think I would just discover it myself, and then like when my brothers have the game and I didn't know, I just plug it in and try it out myself. It's like, oh wow, this is fun. That's how I discovered Fallout. I don't know where it is, and then suddenly like the game's there. So I try it. It's like, oh man, this changed my life.
Change your life, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's some strong words, man.
it was a good game for me. Fallout 3, the first one I played. I think that game introduced me like the satisfaction to kill your enemy by, I think they call it a VATS technique or something like that. So you can pause it and then you can like target like their weak point, and then when you click and then execute the attack, you get this animation of them. You do a critical, you can do one hit kill. So it's pretty satisfying to do that. Wow.
That's how I felt with I think Dragon Age. When Dragon Age introduced the concept of comboing. And I think we spoke about this before, right? When
Yeah.
you never use that because you played it on console.
Oh yeah.
And the mechanic felt a bit less fleshed out, like, a bit harder to land combos.
Yeah.
But when you play on PC, ooh, it's so satisfying.
Yeah, I play like a one player.
You can do it one player as well, but it's obviously easier with multiple people.
Yeah, I never used the multiple people.
People frozen.
Yeah.
And then lightning and shades is satisfying to watch.
Man, I should try to play on PC, huh?
You should, yeah. Or even to have multiple of them frozen and then you smash them and then you shatter.
Oh.
Like the concept of shatter, like it's a one-hit kill. It's very satisfying.
This is on the first one, right?
This is
Origin.
Origin, yes. The concept of shatter, oh my god, I will look up the animation for you right now. So satisfying. Because it makes you feel OP even though you're not. Because you can tackle things above your level.
Okay.
As long as you can chain the right reactions. Kind of like, I think I saw you play with Fallout also. If you kind of like put all your all of your specials into one thing, and then time slows down and you can do critical hit.
Yeah.
And then you can fight things above your nose to a certain extent if you know how to play well. You know, it's the same thing. Because that becomes skill based, but your skill. You're not just grinding and then letting your character play. Oh, is that why we like to play Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's not just a grinding, your skill, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah.
But that kind of playing tactic, they have it for like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republics. You can do that too. You can combo. But I always play in a dumb way, like where the main character can do everything basically. So it's never been like a team player. It's more like a solo player. Maybe that's why I try well in Dark Souls.
So this is what it looks like. Wow, it's been so long since I looked at this game. It looks ancient.
Of course, it's ancient. Oh.
So you have to land frozen. You have to make sure that they are afflicted.
Whoa, that looks so different. The way I play on the console is nothing like that.
You grind.
Yeah, it's like you make sure I rarely use magic. It's always like me killing the whole thing by myself.
I think your mage casts freeze, and then the archer casts scatter shot.
Yeah.
So it's not even you. But the difference is, I think when you play it on PC, you have a lot more control over what they're all doing.
Oh.
So it feels like you are managing the whole team. But when you play on console, it's just like you're one person trying to grind through the game.
Yeah.
Which isn't as fun. That's not the fun of Dragon Age. Which is why I never got around to playing Dragon Age on the PC, on the console. Just not fun.
Makes sense. I didn't know you can do that. Oh, that sounds like more fun. Well, actually, that's like what Divinity or Original Sins right now can do. You can do all those. Oh, we should play those together. Yeah, you can play 2-player. Yeah, because Larian Studio did it. Not on the same console, no. That's only in Baldur's Gate, probably.
We should play Baldur's Gate. We really should play Baldur's Gate. I've heard so much good things about it.
Yeah, with the...
And now I finally have something that can handle it.
That's true. Well, if it's not Baldur's Gate, we can always try the...
It's just expansive.
Divinity Original Sin. It's more cheaper, that one.
I still have to buy it.
Yeah, so do I. On the Switch, yeah. If I'm playing PC, I still need to buy a PC version. Which is probably better. Delete that. Just gonna move the helmet. Where's the helmet? Something like here.
Oh no. City health is poor.
You're not feeding your people?
Risk of plague.
Where is my brush? Just put Yeah.
Oh, I'm not supposed to get game meat from the birds, not the hippos. But I wonder, are we still on hippos? Yes, we're still on hippos.
Did he tell you what type of meat?
Yeah, there's two kinds: game meat and meat. So meat is like you raise up the cows and then you kill them, right?
Okay.
But game meat is hunted meat.
Oh, okay.
But there's nothing to hunt on this map.
Maybe there's a lot of animals you didn't know.
Let's see. Get the water crossing.
Should be the helmet. Okay, I think I'm done with the line weight. Well, looks right. Equip all this. Gonna group them. This one, gonna name it. Lineart. Let's check with others. Almost there. Okay, so this one we shall remove. And to add the line weight, not line weight, the outline. I'm almost done with this art. Yeah. Now I just don't know what to do after that. Could have. I did see some Fallout 76 nice new build. Quite curious about it.
Oh my god, it was the birds.
So,
The birds get me food.
so you've been starving them?
Yeah, they kill birds. Let's see. Next, I want to get some weed gatherers.
Would you be interested to play with me if I get this game called Smash? Would you like to challenge me?
Interesting phrasing. I thought you were gonna start with the new one, Smash.
No, I figured that out. I had that in my head. Do you remember PlayStation All Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. Exactly like that. It is. There is no like directional, what you call combos. So each button has its designated skills. It's about timing of spamming. So you time it right, you can spam the same skill correctly, then you can win. The whole point is just to kick your opponent out of the ring. And by depleting their life, you can execute this kind of like basically a smash technique, which will guarantee kick them out away from the ring. And that's how you win.
I'll be honest, not my thing.
Then what kind of fighting game would be interested in?
Why would you say I'd be interested in fighting? I'm not interested in fighting games.
Sometimes I like to challenge you.
Oh, you want to challenge? Can if we're talking about challenge, then not.
Like, what about a rhythm game? You think we can win? We can play and see if we're very good or not?
Interesting. Sure, but I don't know any like co-op rhythm games.
Co-op?
I mean co-op, but like competitive multiplayer rhythm games.
Kind of like a O2 Jam situation.
100%.
100%, huh?
It's not even a challenge. Are you kidding me? I've seen you on the keyboard.
It takes a while for me to learn, but I was pretty good in this game called DJ Mania. Was that called?
Really?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
I find that so hard to learn.
Is it called DJ Mania?
Yeah.
By Konami, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I play that game and I like the music. And I play hard mode too with my brother to challenge each other.
I find it so hard to use.
I also play Drum Mania. I'm pretty proud of that one.
You are very good at drums, I will do. But I chalk it up to, because you have the background for it.
What
I
is
guess
that?
it's kind of the keyboard also, right?
I never played drums, right?
And I do, for sure. You have the hand-eye coordination.
Is that not the same for like Drum Mania or O2 Jam?
It's just two hands. Like I can do two hands.
Okay.
I can't do 4 limbs.
That's crazy. You can walk and move your hands.
Not at the same time. You saw me struggle with that. What are you talking about?
Even you can't walk and eat?
You see me struggle with it.
Oh man. I never realized that.
Play forward. Yes, you have. You know this.
I never seen you struggle to eat while, while moving around. Sometimes I see 2 viewers, 3 viewers, and then they disappear. Something wrong with my audio? No, it shouldn't be. I think it's fine.
Maybe just not talking to them.
Either that is maybe there's no, they're not seeing anything. Like this whole time I wasn't even streaming. No, I'm streaming. I see it, it's live right there. Yeah, I think I have too many RPG games I want to play.
So sometimes it's nice to just come back to basics, right?
What's basics?
Play something that's map based or campaign based, because there's a cutoff point to it. It's not never ending. Because right now, the problem I follow with all the RPGs as well is I don't get time to play it in one go.
That is true.
So I come back to it and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing again? And it's so frustrating every time it happens.
True.
So when I get to play games like this now, it's feels more satisfying at least. I
should try that. I haven't played a campaign in a long time. Isn't any RTS on the Switch?
I'm sure there is. Entertainment in the area.
Okay, I think I'm done. Leadbelly, Terrain, Ruby, Heavily. Yeah, I think I'm completed. A finish!
You want to send it to them for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm still up. Maybe I'll just draw some random stuff first. Draw some freestyle, you know? Let's do some sketching, you know? Only took me a week.
Cyrus and Boss demand temples.
Cyrus?
Or Cyrus.
Just gonna practice some anatomy. Yesterday is pretty quiet. Interesting.
Funny.
What does that even mean?
People have things to do.
That's crazy. So, goes like this. Gonna do one more sketch. I'll probably be done for today.
open bricks. Oh boy. So much is going to be blocked you. And you're here, and you only have some bricks.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. Today I will stop here. Whoever was in my stream, thank you for not dropping by and saying nothing. That's right, go get a life, people. Don't watch other people while drawing.
Someone appreciate that you're a different man now that you're a village.
That's right, I got real no money. I don't think I get money at all.
No, I think you cannot ask for something.
Yeah, I mean, I keep on pressing this button. I don't know if it does that. It gives it. It turns on the.
Ads?
You can run ad and must wait to run another one. That's why it says on the exclamation mark.
So you have to manually run ads? That doesn't make sense to me.
There's supposed to be an auto button, but it's supposed to keep on running every 30 minutes. But I don't know how it works, so I don't see it. Is there like a Twitch thing or something? Only like people who subscribe to you?
You put it on.
Oh, Jason's here. Looking good. Came in at the time where I just finished. I wasn't insulting. I just thought I was alone. I could say anything. No, that's not my name. My name is Biff. But anyway, I just finished on Leadbelly This is how it looks like. I don't know if there's anything I'm missing, but I'm sure you'll see it. Been out all day. That's right. You're in the States. You know. Hope you're having a good holiday there. Which is, yep, having a blast. Nice. That's good. Well, in any case, yeah, the Leadbelly, I think this is all of it. Fully armored, the big sword, the helmet on the floor, the gun behind there. Very decked out. Orc, troll, yes. Looks fantastic. Nice. I'm glad. So I think I'll just pass it to you later on, I guess tonight. And yeah, remember for terrain there is a version where it's with the shadow and without the shadow. So it's with the shadow, it's without the shadow. So there'll be two files. I think here I need to delete something. Where was it? There it is. There you go. Yep, I'll probably try to send it to players sometime over the next few days. Yeah, you know, you should just focus on your holiday first. Kind of hard for me to consistently get on. Yeah, no worries. I don't think you have the obligation to always watch me on the stream. I think what helped most is like all your friends that join in for the views the past few days has helped me reach to affiliate. So I don't even know what to do with that. So big thank you to all of you. And here's to more stream in the future. Nice, that's awesome. I know. It does sound awesome. But I don't know what's the difference now.
What can you do with it?
What do I do with this affiliate title? What am I? And save that. Yeah, you know, don't let me keep you up on the stream. I think you should like you know, enjoy your holiday first with your family, and yeah, I'll send this up to you as soon as I can. I'm about to log off now. It's 12:42. I'm assuming there is like 9:42. You must be tired after going out for the whole day. Nope, it's 12:40 here. Oh, okay. What are you doing up so late? We are in Georgia. Ooh. I don't know much about Georgia.
Yeah, your geography is pretty bad.
This is not just geography, this is just culture, man.
I think it's a song.
Which one?
The one from Just Dance. Georgia. Nope.
No, that's not.
I don't know the song. Not bad.
Just got back like 15 minutes ago. You get some sleep, and so will I. Yeah, you too. Alright then, you have a good rest and continue having an awesome holiday with your family. And if I ever stream, hope to see you again, I guess. Nice. Cheers. Peace out. It's a lot of goodbye sign I need to put in. I need to create a new tagline. Biff out. Alright then, good night, for reals.